How's it going, everybody? Beautiful people of Instagram. This is Jose Trujillo, world's greatest living artist, and the crowd goes wild. Wild. Today is Art Marketing Tuesday. Why do I do this? Because I want to help you. I want to help one or two of you at least. I know that a lot of people don't care about the help, but I know a couple of people do. One or two people that do, I did my job. Okay? Multiple. Let's see here. I'm writing down what today is going to be about. As we all know, it's Marketing Tuesday. There's my wife packaging some artwork. She's not going to be able to join us because we have some deadlines to meet, and she's packaging some work, boxing the work. Right? Holidays. I'm like, guys. Today I want to talk to you about. What are you doing to create opportunity? What are you doing to create opportunity as an artist? What are the things that you maybe... Don't mind the noise in the background, okay, guys? Pay attention to my beautiful voice. What are you doing to create multiple opportunities? Here's the thing. One opportunity is good. 2 is even better. But 10 is like the way to go. This is something I learned from a mentor who doesn't happen to be an artist. But when I started reading about this kind of stuff, when I started learning about this, I realized how important it was to create multiple opportunities. See, when we think about getting an art show or anything, and for some reason, when I've talked to people, by the way, I'm going to be doing one-on-one consulting. I've been doing that before, but I haven't done it, how do you say it, when it's like legit, when it's like...
Like you've done it on the side to help people, but it
hasn't been part of my business, right? So now I'm going to incorporate it to be part of my business, and I'm going to do one-on-one consulting for those of you who are more serious and want to nitpick my brain. And you know, I'm going to share more stuff, of course, absolutely. Than what I'm doing right now in this video. It's not because I don't want to share, but because it's the question. Really, the question is what creates the answer. No, it's the question. It becomes we have to know what is really the pain to understand and figure out if I can help. Okay, so multiple opportunities, guys. It's what I've learned to be the single most important thing in my business as an artist. Look at this hair. If you are, for example, an artist and you're like, man, I want to go get a gallery exhibit, right? You're asking that. I want a gallery exhibit. I know that exhibiting. See, what most of us think is that we're thinking with old ideas as to what it is to be an artist. We think about gallery representation, right? But here's one of the things that I've been talking with my wife about is that I believe, this is just my personal belief, our industry... The artistic industry, it's kind of broken, if not fully broken. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we keep operating with old rules. And those that break the rules, we call them sellouts, and we call them commercial artists.
Or cheats.
Or cheats?
Yeah, what were you called? Sneaky or something like that?
Sneaky. Someone called me sneaky because I was like, oh, by the way, I'm going to give you a money-back guarantee in one of my paintings. And they're like, that's sneaky. How's that sneaky? Taking care of your client or your collector. Tamana says, yes, I do find your videos very useful. It helps a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're going to be doing consulting, as I mentioned before, one-on-one consulting. And I'm setting that up for as part of my business. It's going to be on my website, and I'll let you guys know. But now I'm giving some free stuff. Today I'm giving free info. No one's paying me to give this free info. This is stuff that has worked for me. This is not written in stone anywhere. You won't find this kind of stuff in a book. Books, usually people that write books, it's because they're trying to get known, not because they're known or not because they have something that works already. For the most part, artists that are writing books, you don't see Jeff Koons writing a book on how to be Jeff Koons, right? You're going to find some artists trying to write a book and trying to get known. And a lot of the info in books and whatnot it's theoretical. It's a lot of theory. It's not experiential. It's not people that have been doing things or are working on stuff. This is another thing that I learned from one of my mentors. He said, look at people that are creating. Look at their fruits. Are they moving? I'm in a working studio. This is we have, 1,900 square feet? Of studio. And this is where we package, create paintings, ship out, and on and on and on. And the reason I'm sharing this with you guys, it's so that you guys understand that I'm not just, a weekend warrior, or I paint on the side and I read something somewhere and that's what I want to share with you guys. No, I want to share with you guys what I've done, what I'm doing, and also what I'm about to do, if that helps or anything. So one of the things, again, that I found out today is Art Marketing Tuesday for those of you who are just joining in. Multiple opportunities, guys. If you go to a gallery and you're like, I want to get a gallery exhibit, Starbucks. If you want to get a gallery exhibit and you're like, man, this gallery, it's not, I don't know, they didn't get back to me. It was hard to get to talk to the owner and whatnot. Or the owner said, yeah, come by, show me the work. And then they're just kind of lagging and pushing. And I'm waiting for this gallery to represent me. You're doing it all wrong. It's not that you're doing something wrong by going and trying to get a gallery. Your activity is wrong. You shouldn't be trying to look for one gallery at the same time. You should be trying to get at least 3 galleries at the same time, at the very minimum. You should go and try to get 3 galleries, better 10 galleries if you can, at the same time. This is something that I haven't done in a while, and I'm going to start doing again. I used to do this a lot. I went online, and I focused online a lot. So I'm going to be giving you guys direct feedback, and I'm going to be recording myself so you guys can see how is it that I get the gallery shows. Because it's so important to create as much opportunity as possible. Every time I went to go and try to get a gallery, I wouldn't go and knock on a door. I would go and knock on 5, 6, 7 doors in a single day. And that ensured that I at least get to talk to 2 people. At least I would talk to 2 people. If I talk to 2 people, right? And I mean, just do the math. If you're talking to 5 galleries a day, right? For 5 days, right, in a row. Let's say you do it in a week, right? That's 25. That's 25 galleries you get to knock on the door. Let's say you didn't get an appointment, but you get to knock on the door. Let's say that at least 5 of those 25 you actually verbalize something. You get to talk to. Wouldn't that ensure at the very minimum, that you get at least 1 show? Imagine, like, you're a horrible salesperson, a horrible communicator, and you still land 1 show a week. Just because of the sheer amount of opportunity you've created for yourself. This is something that most people don't understand unless you're in different industries. In other industries, people get this, but if you're an artist, we're taught not to do that. We're taught to be conserved, stay back, don't overexpose yourself. This is another of those myths, those ugly myths that people talk about. Don't overexpose yourself if you're an artist. If you're an artist, you want to just kind of show yourself here and there. And I even heard from people that are like, yeah, I'll go and I'll market aggressively and then I'll stop to give people kind of a rest, to give people their space. I'm like, that's stupid. Like no, either market or don't. If you're giving people a rest, like what does that mean? See, the whole problem is that you're talking to very few people. That's why you're afraid. You're afraid your cousin's like, dude, stop putting stuff on Facebook. You're afraid your friend is like, I don't know, maybe you have 1,000 followers and only, 20 or 30 engage. You're afraid of upsetting them. You don't. I'm not telling you guys to spam. What I'm saying is there's not enough opportunity. The pool is not big enough. It's like trying to dive head on and there's only this much amount of water. It's not going to take it, right? You're not going to be able to survive it. So what I'm asking again is to open the opportunities, multiple opportunities. You want different opportunities. This is something that I'm practicing as well. And I'm going to be recording myself and I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm doing, what's working for me, what hasn't been working. I used to do this a lot. I slowed down on doing it. I'm being transparent here with you guys. I slowed down on doing it because I went online and I thought online is the holy grail. I don't need anything. Yes, there is a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of income to be created online if you're an artist who wants to market and become a professional. I don't know, full-time artist, whatever. But also, online is online. And then we have offline too, and then we have different ways of incorporating both online and offline. For those of you who are more advanced into marketing, you guys understand that. Those of you who are not, you don't want to miss any opportunity. You don't want to miss any group, right? Let's say that you may be posting something on artist groups. Awesome. If you have a little bit of disposable income, get some Facebook ads. If you have a little bit of disposable income, again, get some magazine ads or try to get people to endorse you. You have to open the funnel, open the opportunity. This is by far the single best thing that I've ever learned when it comes to marketing. And I saved it for today because I was sharing with you guys kind of in the beginning. Those of you who have been watching my videos from the beginning, I was trying to share with you guys why is it important to market? How important is it? What is it going to do for you? If you market your work, you are opening the opportunity for so many things. I hear people saying that they don't want to overmarket, they don't want to overexpose themselves because they don't want to look cheap. They don't want to look like they're crazy salespeople. They don't want to look like they are begging for business. That no one's begging for anything. You may be in the wrong line of business. You may be in the wrong industry. Maybe being an artist is not your thing. Maybe you don't get it yet. And it's fine. I didn't get it either when I was starting out. I didn't get it. I thought all I have to do is create wonderful art, and then the public's going to rant and rave. They're going to be like, yeah, I was waiting for you, Jose. Oh my God, great art. Where were you at? We were waiting for you to produce this art. And some of you may say, well, maybe you never produced good art. Maybe. But I've talked to other people who think that they produce good art. And it's the same thing, that I think they produce wonderful art, that you would think, people would flock to them. People don't flock to anything. People only flock to movement. If you're creating movement, if you're creating opportunity, it doesn't matter if you paint, whatever. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. That's why there's glass artists. That's why there's oil painters. That's why there's acrylic painters, photographers, and they all seem to have one thread in common. And I'm talking about the successful ones. And yes, when I mean successful, I'm talking about people that market their work well and sell it. I did just say that. Okay, so I'm talking about the successful people. They have all the same thread in common. It's that they are what one of my mentors calls omnipresence. They're everywhere. Right? They're everywhere. You seem to see them. You see them everywhere. You go online and then there they are again. You go to another part in town or a magazine and they're like, oh, there they are again. You get your phone and the notification, boom, there they are again. Why is it that they keep showing up and showing up and showing up? Because they understand. They come to a place to understand that the marketplace needs to know them. Yes, your stuff has to be good. Yes, you have to be extremely ethical. You have to be extremely good at whatever you do. Call it talent, call it whatever you want. You have to be very good at what you do. You can't just kind of, half-ass it. You have to be very good at what you do. And then you have to let the marketplace know what you have. Because even if you're Da Vinci and nobody knows you, what's the point? Right? What's the point of being the next Van Gogh if nobody knows you? The marketplace doesn't know you. So that's why I'm saying you have to create multiple opportunities to be known, to be heard of. If there's a chance, I know I'm giving you guys different stuff here, but if there's a chance for you guys to go, I don't know, talk in the radio in your local place, in your local town, someone's like, we have a segment for, I don't know, home decor. Go ask in your local radio. Do you have a home decor segment or something like that? Be that person. I'm not home decor. I'm a painter. You know about framing. You know about colors. You know about how high a painting has to go. You know all those types of things. I don't know. You have to open. Maybe that's not your gig. Find something else. Maybe there's I don't know. There's so many different things you can do. I can't list them right now. I am going to list them, and I'm going to be doing them so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. But there's so many things that you can do in regards to creating opportunity and getting in front of the marketplace. Really, the whole point is that you want to get in front of the marketplace so that they have an opportunity to say yay or nay. If you're the greatest artist and you can't get in front of people, they won't have the opportunity to say yay or nay. And maybe, just maybe, that's what many artists are avoiding. You know, when they say, I don't want to market, I don't want to look like that. Really what you're afraid of, for the most part, is you don't want someone to say nay. And we all have to hear nay. And as a matter of fact, you will hear many more nays than yays. And that's why very few people actually make it in the industry, in any industry. Because you have to hear at least 9 nays before you hear a yay, right? You have to hear 9 times, no, your work is not for me. Thank you so much. Bye. Nope, I don't want to buy that. Thank you so much. Bye. Nope, you can't exhibit that here. Bye. And then someone's like, here, let me see that. I really like it. Look, honey, come here. Let me see this painting. Look, check this thing out. This guy's good. Boom, you get a yay. Go get another 9 nays. And that's the game. That's the game. It works that way. Those of you who think it doesn't work that way, you're very confused. That's the way it works. And it works the same way if you're doing high-end marketing with funnels and whatnot. It's the same thing. You have to get a lot of people who just don't like it, and then you get someone who does. And those are the ones you're looking for. Same thing if you post something on Facebook. Let's say you go to one of those art groups on Facebook. I do that a lot. I'll go and I'll try to give a little bit of help or some of the tips or whatever art tips, things that have worked for me, or share one of my art pieces, one of my tutorials or whatever. I get about 100 nays, and then there's about 8 or 10 people that are like, man, I like this. Show me more, right? Bingo. Those are the ones I'm looking for. The 90 people that don't like me, I don't care. I'm trying to expose myself so that I find the 10 people that like what I'm doing. And that's what you should be doing if you want to grow your business. If you want to become a full-time artist, you have to be looking for that small percentage. It's a very small percentage that says yes to you. But you have to create a lot of opportunity. You have to be in front of a lot of people so that you can get that small number. I just shared with you guys some gold nuggets. I don't know if you guys know what I even share with you guys right now or not. This took me a long time, a lot of sacrifice to understand. And I wanted to just share it flat out. Just give it to you guys. I know some people think, oh, that's common sense. Common sense ain't that common. This took me years to understand. I was doing everything. I thought I was doing everything right. I was doing everything the right way. I'm going to make my artwork the best possible artwork I can. I'm going to show myself in the market the best possible way I can, and the best frames, and this and that. I'm going to try to sound as intelligent. I'm going to dress the part. I'm going to do all those things. Of course, they do matter, right? Appearance matters. The way presentation matters, all that. But none of that matters more than numbers, than getting in front of a lot of people. Really, that's what matters. The other stuff, yes, of course it matters, but it's kind of like a given. It's a given. You have to have good presentation. You have to sound, somewhat, I don't know, like what you're doing, at least somehow, somewhat. But the most important thing is that you talk to a bunch of people. You show your work to a bunch of people. A lot of people, as a matter of fact, most people despise this idea, because it means work. The other part of, the other most important part of art, right? Work. Everybody's focused on art. Everybody loves this, right? Oh, the artistic process. Oh, my art. But we all seem to neglect this. This is what makes you, this right here, not this. This is what makes you fall in love and not give up on this, right? But this work is actually what will make you successful. It's not going to be your art. Most people think it's your art. It's not going to be your art. It's your art. Of course it matters. Of course you have to be good at it. Of course you have to have great presentation. But that alone will not create your success. What will create your success is that you implement strategies and work Work, 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 work. Like that song. Whose is it? Honey, Rihanna's? Work, 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 work. That's the only thing. And we try to shy away from it. And there's different reasons why we shy away from it, of course, but I'm not going to go into that today because today's not Art Mindset. Today's not Monday Mindset Monday. Today's Art Marketing Tuesday. So yeah, guys, again, to recap on this, create as many opportunities as you can to show your work, to sell your work, to talk to people about your work, about yourself. If there's something happening locally downtown in your area, I don't know, rent a booth. Talk to people. You got to talk to people. Most people are like looking at what works best and what doesn't work best. You're not even there yet. Most people are not even there yet. Most people are not in a position to cherry pick. 99% of people, I promise you, are not in a position to cherry pick. I am not. I make a full-time living as an artist, and I know I'm not in a position to cherry pick. This is no position to cherry pick. Everything works. Be in your mixers, in your local mixers down in your city. Participate in as much as you can. Most people are like, oh my God, I can't do that. I'm busy, blah, 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 blah. Believe me when I say this, please, if I could just go into your brain and let you know that you are not busy. We just think we're busy. We're all, of course, we have life circumstances and whatnot, but we're not busy, which is we're not focused, really. It's what the thing is. We're not focused. If Monet did it, if Renoir did it, if Picasso did it, if, all these artists did it, and then the today's artists, right? Think of any artist today that has done tremendous. One of my favorite artists, my wife's my favorite artist, is Kahindi Wiley. If he is doing it, right, and of course he's doing it in a different way. He's going through the museums and the galleries and whatnot. His approach is different, but it's the same thing. It will come back to hustle. It will come back to muscle, to work. No. Where is that from? Oh.
When you're done. It's because I...
Oh, okay. So yeah, there you guys have it. I hope that you guys enjoy this segment, Art Marketing Tuesday. And remember, go get your opportunities. Go try to get in front of as many people as possible. That is the only way you're at least going to be considered. What you want to do is get considered. You're not selling at this point. That's why most people get upset. They're like, man, I couldn't sell anything. That's because you're not selling. You're prospecting at this point. So you want to at least be considered. And then you get the other stuff right. But because imagine if you had a chance to be on the Oprah Winfrey Show, not the Oprah Winfrey Show, the OWN Network, right? Showing your work there. They have a segment of you painting, right? It doesn't matter how good or bad you paint. You will become successful at the whole marketing thing, at the whole art selling thing, just because of the amount of people that will be watching you. So anyways, I'll leave you guys with that. Take care. Adios. ¿Qué pasó?
There's a woman. She's done this. This is twice that she's done this.